bastard came back, smelling of gun smoke and patchouli. Bum 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 bum, holding a flag. And it said it was from some lost country. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I'm not seeing my avatar light up. That's a problem. Okay. I'm not seeing my avatar. Yeah, okay. I'm testing. One second. Let me, might need to restart PNGtuber. One moment, everybody. Okay. Okay, PNGtube's working now. Let's open selector, window, PNGtube mini, share. Okay, is that updating now? Looks like it. And my video feed is centered properly now. Okay. I think we're all good now. Let me just test the audio or the video. Okay. Yeah. Okie doke. Okay. Weird stuff happens every time. I feel like every time I start up, there's something just a little bit off about how the how my setup works. But we're back, everybody. 3 chapters in one day. First time I'm doing this because I am so hooked. Oh, no start of chapter cutscene. I imagine we'll get one. I would think that we would get the Ada cutscene. So, one of the things that we've seen change with this is, if I remember the order of the original game correct, we skipped a bunch of island stuff. Like, there's been a bunch that's been plucked out. One of the big ones being the entire boss fight with U3. And it kind of got teased in the castle that the Novistadors are like U2. Either the Novistadors or maybe the I guess maybe the Verdugo. I think the Verdugo were U2s. And there's a creature in the original game called U3 that was a fairly long, fairly elaborate boss fight. It's actually the only enemy in the game, ostensibly the only enemy in the game that can't be killed by one rocket shot, because there's certain enemies that can't be killed by one rocket shot because they have like redundant health bars, and the idea is that like you can end a phase with a rocket, but it doesn't kill them outright, it just sends them to their next phase. U3 is the only enemy in the game that like a direct hit from a rocket will not outright kill it. It needs a little, literally just like a knife slash or two more than the rocket damage, but it's a pretty elaborate fight. There's these weird shipping container things suspended over a canyon, and they're mazes with doors. Oh, I'm getting a blizzard notice on my phone. Mayor Mamdani has issued a state of emergency for New York City. A travel ban is in effect beginning at 9 p.m. due to dangerous blizzard conditions. All non-essential vehicles are restricted from NYC until midnight. Wild. Okay, crazy. Okay. Well, never had that happen before. Certainly not on stream, but just in general. Interesting. Anyway, U3 fight. I don't think it's a bad fight. I think it's actually like, I think it's just like part of the pacing problem of the island. I don't think it's necessarily a bad fight on its own, but I think we've kind of just completely bypassed it. And I'm not positive, but I feel like I heard the rumor that U3 has been folded into separate ways, which if so, that's actually like not a bad idea. Like give Ada a boss fight. What have we got?
Their defenses are no joke.
Yep. And then we've got
That's gotta be their sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ashley.
So I think we're about to do the like war room section, which is I think a part of the original game that is also kind of dubious repute because it's like pure action movie kind of bombast. I actually when I first played it in 2005, I actually really liked that section of the game. In retrospect, I don't think it holds up very well, and it doesn't hold up great to repeat playthroughs, but I never personally hated... and are there... Okay, there are still treasures ahead. But yeah, I think we're going to be fighting our way through a big old war room. And yeah, action movie bombast.
Take a look.
That
Something's bound to catch your eye.
at the time seemed very, very cool. In retrospect, maybe not so much. We don't need to save.
Ooh, what you buying? Give that
Thank you.
the care it deserves, mate.
Fighting knife. So fighting knife straight up starts at higher power.
If you want a fighting chance out there,
Okay,
you best
and
shoot
double
up your
power. So I'm
kids.
guessing we're getting 120, 140, 160, 180, or maybe it like creeps a little and we get all the way up to 2.0, and then it doubles to maybe be 4 damage. If so, that's like really, really cool. And then durability wise, we've also got, so durability of this is at 2.2. This starts at 1.4, so this might be lower durability knife, but higher damage. I might just... I like the idea of using Krauser's knife, because that's what happens in the original game, and I think it's kind of, like, neat.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Easy work.
But I don't know if I care that much about it. Let's see.
See how that feels, mate. Fella like it's sad to say that's the end of the road for that weapon.
80k.
Packs a
I
punch.
don't think I'll
Enough for most, at least.
I'll do much with
A
that.
well-tuned weapon can make up
Same,
for
don't need
a
to worry about that.
lack of skill, friend.
Sell. I have nothing to sell right now. Nothing interesting to trade for either. I don't know. We'll probably
Stocking up while you can.
buy
Will
a
that
bit of
be
that.
all? Come back anytime.
The idea of having Krauser's knife is kind of nice. I don't think I really care to upgrade it. I might get rifle ammo. And now I can't really do much aside from handgun ammo. Does it say I have 60?
Welcome.
I have 60 SMG ammo to sell? Yes, I do.
Your value? A deal well struck.
Do I have any darts or... Okay, I don't have darts or
Don't
mines
get
to sell right
yourself
now.
killed
Okay.
now.
Do I also want to... Storage... Do I want to sell? I guess I don't want to sell this. I think I'll keep it because it's just a backup knife. So we'll just hold on to it for the time being. But okay, we'll see how this goes. I creep through a bright lit area. There's my best friend. That's Mike. Everybody, Mike is here. We love Mike. This is a Mike household. Hell yeah, Mike.
I owe you one.
Oh yeah, more customers. Lure them into an open area. I'll give them what they came for.
backwards. Let me vault. Thank you. I want this. Thank you. Everybody. Perfect. Thank you, Mike. Delightful. Do some pickups. I want to suplex you. Cool, cool, cool. I can move forward now. Oh, and I blew his leg off. Sorry. Well, not sorry, but you know, I was planning on suplexing you, not blowing your leg off. And is there stuff up here before we go? This layout is also completely different, so it's going to be something to adjust to. Hello. Oh, I did not mean to do that. No, let me back up. I didn't mean to vault. I wanted to... Oh, there's a treasure there, too. I saw that on the way up. I can use the turret, apparently. That's new. Well, actually, you know what? Is that new? I don't remember if you can use turrets or not. Did you go down in one shot? I guess I crit. Because you can get crits that aren't headshots, I believe. It's unlikely, but it is possible. And crit headshots are preferable because it decapitates them, and that is largely an instant kill. Okay, we got one treasure ahead. Relatively close. Probably hanging.
Take a break before you join in on the fun.
Thank you, Mike. You are my best friend. You are the buddy I want. Oh, okay, that doesn't protect me. I assumed that was gonna work. I lost half my armor. Mike, I want you on my team, not Ashley, for saving America from threats around the world. Yeah. And the treasure is still ahead a bit. I passed some gunpowder though? Oh, that I did. Okay. Okey-doke. Yeah, I want Mike in my campaign in Resident Evil 6. I don't want... Okay. Oh, I hear it. Velvet blue, okay. We run backwards, we grab some more stuff. And we can combine that. Oh, we have 2 red herbs, okay. Perfect. Forward we go. Oh. Anti-air cannon. Cannons. I love you, Mike. Thank you. I love your banter. You have all the best jokes. Are they gonna bust the door down or no? I assumed they were gonna bust the door, like there was a guy in there trying to get out. That's okay. I see barrels. Ow. Bad situation. perfect. That's what I wanted. Into the caves. This seems safe-ish. Other guys. Yeah. Oh, Stabba. Thank you for canceling my reload animation. Is this the way we want to go? Can't tell. Hold on, Mike. I think this will let me... is this up the right way? I think it is. Whoa! Wasted ammo there. He has, like, plate armor on. Oh, okay, so this is like a multi-directional arena. Hello, Herb. Don't need you. Unlock door. Let's get upstairs. I assumed this was upstairs. That's the different stairs I want. Is there not a ladder in the center? Evidently not. Okay. We run. Ow. Break the bottle. There we go. Did that not? Dang it. That's the rocket guy. Oh, he can shoot the rocket. That's a problem for me. That guy has like a helmet on or something. Oh, that's a problem. Did he drop something? No, weird. Okay, anti-air cannon. I'm on my way, Mike, I promise. I think this is the right way. Maybe. I'm using a lot of my own ammo when I should have been running up here. Oh, this doesn't have unlimited ammo. Atypical for this kind of game. Okay, how do we want to proceed? Rifle ammo. Good. What is forward progress? Down. Where do I go? Wait, was there a path upstairs? So yeah, you can see this action movie stuff is like fun for sure, but when people talk about this game really abandoning the horror and turning Resident Evil into an action series, this is really the kind of like proof in the pudding moment. Thank you, Mike. I will.
Bad news! I'm out of ammo! You'll have to handle this one on your own! Don't worry! You got this! Next one needs to break a sweat!
Thank you. Thank you. Let's grab whatever was down here. And I think it is fun that this plays the way that it plays, but I think that one of the kind of orthodox interpretations of the trajectory and storytelling of Resident Evil is the feeling that Capcom took the wrong lessons from this.
You're serious?
That's a problem. Cheesing them a little bit by lashing them with the this doorway. And the idea is that like Resident Evil 5 really like upped the action even more than this. And then naturally Resident Evil 6 even more. And it's like, it feels like they kind of missed the fact that like balance is part of why this works. And that like you earn this over the course of the game rather than it being, you know, kind of just a thing on its own. Things out of ammo. But this is also like something Shinji Mikami would talk about now and again. With even the first Resident Evil, that he like wanted there to be this like dead already. That doesn't feel Correct. I have no shotgun ammo. Brother, thank you. I feel like I still hear the grunting. I'm low on pistol ammo. I had 70 shots, I think, going into this room. Are we gonna get... Okay. I was worried we were about to get like an Elegante or something. There isn't one in the original game, but it felt like it could be something that they'd throw at us out of the blue. Was there anything back here? No. Just, okay. There's no treasure in this area? No. Like, Shinji Mikami with the original Resident Evil talks about this idea that, like, he wanted to, like, let people feel empowered at the end of the game, and, like, the last quarter of that game, he, like, throws so much ammo at you that, let's actually craft some handgun ammo. Well... He throws so much ammo at you that, like, you're supposed to feel like you can just burn ammo and you can just like kill everything you run across, as opposed to the earlier parts of the game where you're like a little bit more limited.
Get in!
Thanks.
We get out of here, drinks are on me. I know a good bar.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, Mike. You and me. Against the world, forever. Everyone's favorite Resident Evil character, Mike.
Keep your head down.
Nice and slow. What? Damn it!
No, Mike, no. Sadler, you killed Michael, my best friend. Michael Helicopter. We were gonna go to a bar together. Nope, nope, nope. I run. One sec. I want distance. No, I want distance. Where'd you go? There you are. Mouse, stop. Okay. They're all relatively weak. My mouse decided to start having some problems right then, which is a trouble. Yeah, sadly, my much beloved Mike immediately bites the dust. Fan favorite character Mike, not even a joke when I say that he's a fan favorite. Unfortunately, a short-lived part of the game. Much beloved, never forgotten. I knew his name was Mike the second he showed up. You'll all note. What's down here? Treasure. Staff of Royalty. Apparently that's it for down here. Can we read the graves? Let's see if I can do 1827. Cliffside Epitaph, 1827. The bones of our brethren rest in all nations. The blood of our brethren provides all food. We die only to be reborn. We live on through eternity. We reign absolute. Keenan Sadler. Okay, so this is new. This is new content. This is like new lore. The idea that, okay, Sadler does in fact have a tie to this village. He wasn't simply led here by Luis or like That's interesting. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, so we've got some blue medallions we gotta hunt for, everybody. Let's just make sure we're not missing any while we're in this room. I'm not seeing... I don't think there'd be two that close together anyway, but just making sure. And like we'll check out, looking out over the ocean if we can. I don't think there'd be any out there, but there could be some down by the cliffs, because there's like that one... Wait, did I see one? Yes, I did. Hello. Two. Okay, so we know what one of our two last remaining... Is that another one? No. It's just a little glint on the rocks. We know what one of our two last remaining side quests are. I'm surprised we still have two. I like one doesn't surprise me. Two is a little surprising. How many can we spot without having to use the map, I wonder? That's where we came from. But yeah, rip Mike. Much beloved character, genuinely. Like, I think everybody agrees that he's, like, rather liked in RE fandom. And it's a bummer. He just immediately bit it. Oh, I see the blue note. We'll go read that, and we'll just get the map notice so we're not fumbling about. I want every single blue medallion in these ruins smashed to pieces. Even if this piece of shit island, it would look better without them hanging around. I always had this weird theory that the blue medallions, and I don't necessarily... Where are they? Okay, so one is on the path. Do I have to go backwards for another? I don't. So one is ahead, and one is backwards and related to the previous path in some capacity. First, we go up just to... I mean, it's also entirely possible it's only visible from up here. Who knows? I always had this theory with the first game that, like, the blue medallions are supposed to be... Is it over here? No. At least I don't think we're supposed to be able to see it from up here. That they're supposed to, like, ward off the Plagas in some capacity or another. And I think that's, like... That doesn't totally make sense, because they're obviously, like, around the island. But I feel like there's something about their... Nope, go back down. There's something about their coloration that so reminds me of, like, the blue flame that they brought into canon with this. Wait, I don't see it. So it's not on this level. So if I come out here... Okay, so it's above... It's probably straight up. In the... I'm kind of inclined to think it's either straight up or like... No, I can't see it. Weird. Maybe I have to aim down? No? The game could just crash? Did my game just crash, or did my computer just crash? I think my game just crashed. 1 second, everybody. Okay, well that's not good. That's irksome. Okay, game just crashed, everybody. Sorry, we're gonna have to reboot. And will OBS pick up the refreshed game window when it opens? This is our second crash. Error while launching this game, yeah. 1 second, activity monitor. System monitor, I guess, on Linux. Is Resident Evil 4 still running? RE4 EXE is, and let me Force stop that. Okay. Live. Live problem solving, everybody. Okay, so we're good there. We go to Resident Evil 4 and Steam. We hit play. Okay, it's booting. And is it screen capture pipewire? Pipewire, please find the new instance of Resident Evil 4. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, we've had now 2 crashes in Resident Evil 4, but completely unrelated crashes. So the one was in the menu, you all may remember, which was like really, really strange. And now this one in the game. Yeah, really weird. I don't know. Is it still not running? No, it is. Okay. Let's see where it puts me. It'll probably be the cutscene. Will it? Fingers crossed. It's the cutscene after Mike's death. Okay, yeah. Okay, 1 shot each. Okay, not too bad. In terms of progress lost. Yeah, really, 1 of 5. 2 of 5. I don't know, again, what... Yep. I don't know what is causing the crashes. Because the 2 we've had are so unalike from each other. My only thought is that something with like rapid load in of models is the problem, right? Where like using the model viewer in the I should also check. Can we insert anything into that? No, just for selling only. And we view this just so it's in our files. Yeah, obtained file. If it has something to do with rapid model load in, that the model viewer might have crashed it. Oh. There we go. And that me falling down the well, if it hadn't preloaded everything that was down there, which I would have thought it would have, but like if for some reason dropping down there rather than climbing down the ladder. I see you. That's the wrong scope. Let's see if I'm a crack shot and can do this with a pistol. Yes, I am. If me dropping caused the issue because you know, we dropped in so abruptly. Okay. Let's see where we are. Because some of this stuff is different. Okay. Body bags. I had a feeling. Yeah.
Not one of these again.
Are you going to become Nope. Yeah, so I'd forgotten that there was a and you aren't gonna burst out behind me, no? I had a feeling. So I had forgotten there was an instance after the 2 where you encounter one, and it's in like a prison. And I'm presuming we're in a prison now. I think it was at least in the original game, it was just one. I don't think we're in a prison. I think that we're probably entering, or we're soon to enter, Luis's lab complex. We'll do that in a minute. Let's see what files we got. Biological specimen transfer. The repairs were completed without issue. Since the facility was previously used for confinement, the work required to reinforce the airtight ceiling was minimal. And as long as we don't run into any issues with the cooling system test, we plan to bring all of the remaining specimens from Facility 1. All specimens were successfully transferred. However, we experienced a slight hiccup during transport as one of them became violent. Luckily, the number of casualties was less than anticipated. Please be extra careful when dealing with them. We have received reports that they are beginning to acquire tolerance for the low temperatures. Interesting. So the regenerators were... Yeah. Interesting. That's kind of a fun twist on the regenerator lore, as it were. I hear you, Castellan. Where? $13. I feel like we must have missed one or two in the castle. Are you? No. You? No. Okay. Specimen storage. Yeah, it's going to be rifle time again, I think, everybody. Sure. No. Just making sure. Just making sure. I feel like this is about to be... Yep, this is about to be, Stand up. Don't want any of your fishy nonsense. Stand up. Dang it. Don't want to waste rifle ammo on him, but it's really hard to deal with him when he's flopping like that. I'm honestly not crazy about how they've changed these guys. Oh, you're about to become an Iron Maiden. And it's like, they are for sure harder. I don't necessarily think that they're like better gameplay though. Like it's like the same thing, they're just like slightly more annoying. I don't like having to use way more ammo just because they're like extra jittery. Same. Okay, what's... Okay, so we have to turn something to get to that. Okay, there's one left, it looks like. Ow. At least I can eat that. Refill my health. Hand grenade is nice. Nope. Yep, it's that one. Are there any others? No, I think it's just that one. come on. Only 5 shots left, and I got 5 Plagas in you, man. 1, 2. Not the fish thing, man. Stop it. Oh, come on. You know what? Just kill me. It's fine. Just kill me. I'll redo the room. I used way too much ammo. Yeah, I don't like that they've increased the number of regenerator encounters, and I don't like I don't want to be too harsh on the game or anything, because again, overall I really, really like it, but like this is one change that they've made that I'm like totally willing to be like, yeah, this is just worse. Like this is one way in which the game as a whole, I think I don't like this choice that they've made.
What the?
Not too bad. Yep. Castellan should already be done. And I presume the last task is not the rats, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, so I have 22 shots. It's 11 shots per. Which, I don't know. One, 2, 3. Iron Maiden time. We're gonna pause buffer like a pro. I don't know how to pause buffer. 1. 2 headshots. There we go. Pretty good. How? Even from here. Wow. I don't want to heal yet. That was pretty good, though, as far as the handling of one of those goes. Oh, again. Let's immediately eat that. Almost full health. Not bad. Hand grenade again. Let's see if we can get this one as cleanly. That's the goal. 1, 2, 3. I run. Make some space. Nope. One more. Ow. Okay, I didn't have to. Okay. Again, I shot it in the head so many times. And in spite of that, like, those counted as misses because they were just off by that much. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to be that negative, but I don't want to be that negative, but yeah, not crazy. I guess I would say I'm not looking forward to when I do the professional and what's this? Oh, okay. I thought that was a treasure for me. When I do my like professional and hardcore playthroughs, I'm not looking forward to those sections. Like,
So
that's going to be a real
request
pain.
done and dusted, eh?
Yeah.
Good stuff, mate. Well, look at you, mate. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
We do need to tune up, repair the knife a bit,
Is new.
repair the body armor
Crossing
entirely,
your T's, dotting your I's.
sell Staff of Royalty, Velvet Blue,
Thank you. Come back anytime.
and I think we're good in here. I don't know where the game is going to take us next. Let's reload real quick before we go wherever that might be. Got some guys.
Almost there.
Oh. Helmet, dang. Thought that would be a headshot. That's a headshot. That's a headshot. I saw
They keep
you.
coming.
Dang it. That's my last rifle bullet. Okay, and I see...
Yeah.
Is there a reason why we can't go this way? I hear... That's a problem. Are there treasures in this area? No. So we can be pretty silly about how we run through. We eat this fish that's been sitting out. This kind of room, not that I want to overcommit to like making commentary about a game I haven't finished yet. This kind of thing I feel like is what people talk about when they talk about the island kind of going on too long. I don't really feel that way so far, but okay. Are you not going to shoot your rocket? There we go. Nice. I hear an insect. Where is he? It's like he's really trying to get me. Can't figure out how. I also don't know where he is. But yeah, like I feel like the original game has a lot more of this kind of stuff. The Novistadors weren't in the original. This is like a fun variation. Can I climb up there? Feels like an area I'm supposed to be able to get to, but I don't see a ladder. Maybe later. We wrap back around? No? I could have sworn. Well, I see a second set of stairs. Can I go inside? Oh. That's on me. No, maybe I can't go up there. It seemed like it would be the kind of place I could. Anyway, let's proceed. That's not good. We run a bit. Come on. Come on, y'all.
Here you go. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Surprised. Oh, that's bad.
Break already. Come on.
Is that it? Okay. Now we go inside. It's funny, so I have my phone next to me so I can monitor the stream and whatever, you know, like at a that side perspective. And for the most part, I don't have to like actively monitor it. Oh, dang. No, didn't work.
Keep coming.
I don't have to mega actively monitor it, but every time I use a flash grenade, my eye immediately darts over to it because it's like, oh, my screen is like bright white for a split second. Gunpowder, good. Stuff. All good, thank you. I need everything. There's no treasure in this area still, right? No. Yeah, no, I think we just proceed. I hear probably a brute. And that's it for here. Yeah. Can that be destroyed? Oh, I see. Hello. Wow. I assumed he was gonna... I thought he was stunned. Other guys. Uh-oh.
Give me a break already.
Is there not a red barrel? That's bad. Okay. Now we're maybe done? At least I think we've given ourselves a path forward. Because we couldn't... Lasers. Still a problem. I presume that's like a funny thing you can do where if you're leading a bunch of enemies here. Well, I see it's on the left-hand side underneath. Yep, okay. Yeah, so this stuff, I mean, it's kind of fun because the core mechanics are certainly good, but it's like I think it's this kind of stuff I do see as them being like not fully learning from the mistakes of the original game, because I feel like this is the stuff that people are most critical of. Are there any pickups? No. Same over here, I presume. Nope. Okay. Okay, what have we got? Sanctuary. Not a door, but it looks like one. Not a door, but it looks like one. Oh. Adam. Okay, so Sadler, presuming that's a sculpture of Sadler, he considers himself to be Adam. Like, he considered himself like the first man of presumably like the birth of like real humanity or something. Beautiful setting. Any treasure in here? Yes, just past Ashley. For cinematic purposes, just like soaking it in.
You have come, my child.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift? Like she did.
Sadler!
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all, and let it be so.
Leon! Go!
Ashley.
You won't let me access the map. All right.
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
Okay, I wonder if we'll go back there, because there was a treasure in that room. Or maybe that's a nod to separate ways.
The hell?
Sanctuary connecting straight to a lab like this is tremendously Resident Evil. Like, the most Resident Evil-y thing possible is, like, classical architecture that feeds immediately into a laboratory.
Still you resist, child.
God damn it. This time, it has to be different.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe. Here goes nothing.
End of chapter 15, everybody. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to be too critical. We talked enough about the regenerators, and you know, like we were saying with the. I guess my issues with it feels like they've replicated some of the problems of the original game in terms of like the redundancy. That whole last combat section I don't think was like mega useful, and I kind of feel that like that room could have been 1 regenerator, not 3. And we didn't need that whole second combat arena. Like just do the war room after, like with Mike, and then like that could be it. But you know, it's okay. You know, we keep rolling. I think I'm gonna play through the end of the game. I you know, even though I've been trying to do 1 episode or like 1 chapter per episode, we're right at the end. I'm having a super fun time. I think it's time to just like play through the finale. I think we just go. Chapter results. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do my job. 1 death, 77. Yeah, pretty much about par. Okie doke. Yeah, let's we go. We go next. Let's go. Let's finish RE4 remake.
Ashley. Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
So, all of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him. I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
Yeah, it's an old looking computer. Even for 2005, the white plastic is very, or 2004, I should say. The white plastic is atypical, more of a 90s thing. Methods for eradicating Las Plagas. There are 2 ways to eradicate Las Plagas. Antigen injection and surgery. If the parasite has not yet hatched, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it has hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation. But this is not without its risks. If the parasite has attached itself to a host's nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain. There is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risks, even before the parasite is fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite would kill the host. But considering what would happen to them, death may be a mercy. Europe Laboratory 6. Dream Team. The dude hamming it up with an umbrella on the far right is great. We got Louise in the center. I presume we're not supposed to recognize anybody else. Yeah. Europe Laboratory, Dream Team 6. You know, I'm not the expert on Code Veronica because I've never played it, but for whatever reason, I think that Rockport Island, which is where most of that game takes place, for whatever reason, I think it also takes place off of Spain. I might be wrong. Sadler's Animus. Do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemy into today's ally? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization, an entire country, to its knees. Mass production of superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It is unclear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine if Sadler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There'd be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Sadler and others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. It's no way to live, and because of that, I won't let it happen. Okay, so the idea, I guess, is that the Sadlers... Okay, yeah, they have a long history here that is bad, and it's not just... the Amber. It's the fact that the Sadlers are bad is not just for 4 generations. Yeah, yeah. It's like it's not just him coming back, which is again new content. I don't think like I had always speculated as of the original RE4 that Sadler was a like umbrella person who was like using religion as a cover for his like application of the biotech. This seems to imply that he is first and foremost like a religious zealot who like believes his own like lies, but like he sees the biotech as being like a means to an end for his goals. This sample, which I've come to call the Amber, was just sitting in the storeroom collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The Amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the Amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the Amber was confiscated by Sadler before I could make any further progress in my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to, for the world's sake. So yeah, this is the other bit of lore that the remake clarifies. I guess this specific little bit I had sort of been spoiled on, that this clarifies as a matter of lore, like how is Sadler able to control these people, and it's because there is some kind of like there's multiple tiers of there's like a master species, and then like a dominant and a submissive species, or like queen bee versus drone, or something like that. And like Sadler has one, and then there was this other sample. So it's not just that they're trying to extract Plagas, right? Because like the enemies, or like Ada Wong is working to extract this stuff. Spoiler, sorry to like ruin it for a 21-year-old game, but like she's extracting this stuff for Albert Wesker, right? Like Albert Wesker, villain, other Resident Evil series. She's extracting it for him, and it's like if he just wanted DNA samples of the Plagas to like clone them or something, like he could take any corpse on the island, like any corpse of like the dead Plagas on the island, or like big vials of goop or whatever. Like it would be easy. The idea that there's like specific, like he needs the master Plaga, and like the only one that currently exists outside, like there's the sample, and then there's Sadler himself. So
someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Oh yeah, actual physical Umbrella tech. So that also explains why the computer is so old. The computer is probably an Umbrella computer from the late 90s. And we got, he's sterilizing masks, it looks like. I think that's what that's for. And was there anything on this side of the room aside from the computer? First aid spray, great. Interact points aside from the computer? Nope. Emails. Subject. Regarding our arrangement, from Luis. I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? Subject. Regarding our arrangement, from A.W. Ada Wong. I hope you haven't forgotten about the Amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste. So do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume? R-E-R-E, regarding our arrangement, from Luis. Relax, I haven't forgotten, and don't worry about the Ember. I'll figure something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Cute. That explains their interaction as well, about him asking for smokes and her being like, oh yeah, I actually got the brand you like, not just like any kind. Yeah, maybe we can go back to the sanctuary. It's funny that the purple curtains are also like on the map. We need to go that way. I presume we, yeah. Let me see what we can do. Back out this way. I hope we don't have to fight too much on the way there, because I said in the original game, the final chapter was more or less just a boss fight. We'll do that in a minute, but let me... Can we not go through this door? Okay, evidently not. I presume this is about to become combat arena while she goes up there, or either I have to protect her, or...
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
What's funny about Ada Wong having that email in the story also...
You're
Oh,
getting good at that.
thank you.
Right?
Ada's first appearance in the series is also in an email. Environmental storytelling. Most people might be inclined to think, oh yeah, she shows up in Resident Evil 2,
Sure
right?
you're okay?
Never been better.
Good.
Oh, treasure. Thank you. No, Ada actually appears in Resident Evil 1. I guess like timeline first appearance. I think it's because I've never played the PS1 original. I don't know if it was in the PS1 original, but in the GameCube remake rifle ammo, please don't let it be more regenerators. I've had my fun with them. Did I just hear one? I can't tell if that's Ashley or if it's a regenerator.
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
Oh, okay. So there's going to be this multi-path thing. We drop down there and then we go back up. Okay. Is it going to be a combat arena? I feel like it will be. We're going to take it slow. But yeah, sorry, just to finish up before we get wrapped up in possibly a fight. So in the original Resident Evil, or at least Resident Evil 1 remake, when you go down into the lab, like in the very, very basement, you there are emails with Ada Wong, and they're like they're not her as a secret agent per se. Nope. It's you, I heard. Not a regenerator. So we can go up or we can go forward. We go, well, left and then... No. Left. I want my treasure. Even if it's probably a stupid idea. Oh, and we get files too. Illuminato's final chapter. Praise be to the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Man, woman, or child, his love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. You get an illustration of what's rather tree-like, but it's also like very clearly like a plaga. Praise be to the holy insects. We are humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seedbed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock, and the shepherd guides us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Concerning. Osmond. 15th? 15. Osmond, I guess I should say. Oh, it wasn't I Adam, it was one Adam. And an Illuminatus pendant. It was one Adam, so like it was presumably Adam was the first generation. Osmond is 15th generation. That makes sense. 15 generations is a lot, man. That, you know, if they're averaging age 20, that's 300 years. More, because he's older in this. So, yeah. Treasure in here? Yes, there's going to be an optional and then a non-optional. Well, I mean, they're all optional, but it won't let me run, so cutscene. Or, oh, now I can. Okay. What's going to happen? Oh. Ow. Stab up. As far as treasure placement, okay, they've still a while.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Anything? Okay, just in the room. Gold ingot. Nice. Obtain all treasures indicated on the treasure map in a single run. Okay, we did get all treasures.
You have to welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I guess the
You'll get some
drawers.
bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
The drawers might not
Stocking
categorically.
up while you can. Wise choice.
Yeah, I know.
Let us know when you've made some room.
The drawers, I guess, maybe don't.
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
No.
I'd save your life.
The guns
Better to be over-prepared.
might not categorically count as.
Crossing your
Or the
T's,
drawers
dotting
don't
your
categorically
I's.
count as
That's
treasure.
the way to be.
Okay, I have enough money to yeah.
It doesn't get any
No,
better than
no reason not to.
It's a veritable work of art, mate. We're
Same.
starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
No
Will that
reason
be
not
all,
to.
then? Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your
Let's oh yeah, I should
life. Welcome.
we sell. We Luis's key, Illuminatus pendant, gold ingot, velvet blue. We might as well also do the bangle. Inlay gemstones. Yeah, that's the most we can possibly get out of it.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Thank you.
We have a bunch more money. So here's my one question, or my one concern is,
Life needs care every once in a
should
while.
I sell
Could
my
be
Killer
difference
7?
between life and death.
How much ammo do I have in it?
Come.
I have 6 shots in it. I feel like I probably shouldn't get rid of that. I was basically going to say,
Welcome.
and I can't buy any.
What
Okay, I
can
can't buy
do
any.
for?
And I can't buy any. I was looking for
Hard times, mate.
I was gonna look to see if he had any gunpowder. Save game. No, I don't want over the start. Chapter 15 start 2023. There we go. One of my 2023 chapters. Okay, let's see what we can make. We have 16, so I can't make magnum ammo. I should probably make shotgun ammo. I could make. We'll hold off. We'll see what we get in the arena. Oh, and there's gunpowder. Okay, so we now have the ability to make essentially anything that we want. It's just going to be a question of what do we want. Oh, and I actually have I have more magnum ammo than I thought. Okay. Okay. We have 12 shots with the magnum. That's like pretty good. We can dump them into the final boss. I hope this is final boss.
Leon, look! Is that...
Yeah, this is final boss arena. Oh, Ada.
Ada.
Yeah, so Ada in the first game, the emails that we get seem to indicate that she was in a romantic relationship with someone who worked for Umbrella. And that's maybe how she got tied into this to begin with. It could have been fake. It could have been her being a spy. Just trying to see if there's any... Also, we didn't get the last request, right? Did I miss a request? Yeah, I missed a request. Somewhere between pest control and 6 medallions. I failed. Outright failed. I can't go back to it. It's a bummer. I missed something. Okay, well, that'll have to be on a different different playthrough. But yeah, we don't know if it was... I should also... Parts for the Stingray, just regular scope, not heat scope or thermal scope, whatever it's called.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Ada! Sadler!
Two-person fight.
You renegade. You have forsaken only body. The bright dirt to become one with us. Absolution.
Okay. Looks like a similar setup as... Oh, ow. The original fight. Ow. I missed the herb. Oh, let's run a bit. Ow. We heal. I think we're supposed to arrive to the arena. Another eye gone. I don't know if I should really use magnum ammo on those. Oh. That I should definitely use magnum ammo on. Okay, so magnum ammo might not actually be bad for me to be doing on the eyeballs. phase 2. He's moving too much for the rifle. Oh, I don't have any flash grenades. That. I don't know if that's phase 3 per se, but we've maybe done enough damage to him that we okay, so yeah, doing those worth it. Magnum on the eyeballs, I mean. Oh. I run through. Can I stab her? Okay. We, I don't really want to heal. Now we'll hold off. There we go. Ow. Ow. Now I gotta heal. Yeah. And let's definitely craft some Magnum ammo. I think that's really worth it. Oh, now I can jump kind of in place. I was trying to see how do we get to that other eye. Nope. That's a miss. It's on this knee. There we go. Rifle ammo. Ammo. See, I have another eyeball I'm missing. Oh no, he had to like reposition. Oh, dang it. What ammo am I missing is the question. There's a bunch over there. Ow, let me climb. And I should heal again. One of these. Dang it. Bad miss. Stabba. Big hit. Big hit. Where was that ammo? Here it is. Ow. Oh, gotta reload. Okay, turn around. Oh, is that all your health? Okay. Ammo dump time. Resident Evil tradition. Oh, we're out of ammo.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Use this!
Classic.
I'll give you a holy body. Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
We gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
She could have given them a ride. Like, without it being an assumption of, you know, we're going somewhere. I also just had the epiphany that, like, I don't know if the game will let me do this, but that last
Okay, let's get out of here.
side quest that we missed, I think hypothetically, I can reload and do it.
We're not out of here yet.
I'll see if it works.
Thanks.
Okay. No pickup. Oh. Stabba. Lab full of dudes.
What's going on?
Without the Plagos. There wasn't anything in the room, right?
Now
No.
the master's gone. It's over for them.
Yeah, they're losing it. Without the hive mind. Like their Plagas are going nuts. Possibly just killing them, possibly dying, who knows.
All right. Not bad, Ada.
I love that they kept the gag about the key with the bear.
You're gonna love this.
Okay, now let's see if we can keep the time-honored Resident Evil tradition of dying by crashing into a rock pillar during this escape sequence. Oh, and we do have a health bar. Okay. Yeah, it's those I'm really worried about above all else. Will I crash into one and die? Have I actually... Ooh. They were reasonably generous with some of those. Okay, fun. Okay, we got out. I didn't crash face first into a falling rock pillar.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Condor 1? Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
Cool. Yeah, it was it's a pretty great game. It's a pretty great remake. I don't know, as I've discussed, I don't think it'll ever replace the original in my heart, just because the original, I have like so many fond memories of it, and it's like, you know, going back to, you know, like 20 years ago, right? Like I've lived with that for like literally the majority of my life. Like I've had Resident Evil 4, the original, in my life, like, you know, a really substantial part of my life, and I have like really amazing memories of, you know, hanging out in my basement with some of my best friends growing up, and like playing through the game, and you know, I remember, you know, playing the Wii version in college. I remember playing, you know, the first time I got it for my PC, and I did a replay, like all of it. It's like I'm never going to be able to replace that. There are some parts of it that I think are neither better or worse. They're just different in terms of how the gameplay functions. I think there's aspects of this that improve. I think, ironically, as we, you know, as I was getting a little bit grumpy in the last couple of chapters, you know, I stand by, yeah, this feeling that, like, they had some opportunities that they could have fixed some of the problems with the last section of the game. Not only did they not fix them, I would say in some regards they're actually slightly worse. Like, maybe not slightly worse, but I feel it's like the fact that you are like aware of this problem existing and you do nothing to solve it, like in some regards makes it worse than like the original game, just like having the problem in the first place without being able to identify, without having yet like had the time to identify what those problems were. Oh, mid-credit scene.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the we're changing course thing is not part of the original game. So we talked a bit about this idea that like a lot of there's a handful of changes in this game that feel as though they are specifically setting up Resident Evil 5. There's been a long-standing dialogue about the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes, that they were making changes to canon that made people wonder if we were going to get like okay, we got music playing. I don't want to be talking over too much. Can I tune our audio a little bit lower? We're at -9.6. I'm gonna... Oh, that's way too low. I'm gonna... Okay, hopefully that's way lower for you all. I can't exactly hear because I'm like changing OBS settings. No, that might not actually... That might not be good. Okay, let's just... I'll just bring this back up to what it was. We might just need to listen to it for a bit, and then we'll talk through some of my theorizing. And hopefully we don't get... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Can I mute this? Okay, let's see if this works. I'm also gonna check to see if my audio is okay. No.
Keep your eyes on the
Okay.
road ahead. Don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head.
We're hanging out for a minute. I just don't want to get DMCA'd over this, so give me a minute. Okay. Hopefully we're all good now. I'm double checking my audio. Double check my audio. I'm a little concerned because I'm only hearing game audio now. Let's see. Let's see what we... Okay. Okay, it's working. Okay. I think we should be good now. And I might turn down desktop audio again just a hair. Let's drop it down to maybe 10 decibel. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully this isn't like completely blowing me out. Anyway, so there's this discussion around Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake about what if they're redoing canon and making changes in order to take the story in a different direction. This particular handling of this cutscene with Ada saying, oh, let's go in a different direction, is a significant change that feels like it's directly saying to the audience, like, okay, yeah, we're literally taking the story in a different direction. And that would do a lot to make the Resident Evil 5 remake like a completely different thing if they like go in a different direction that way. And again, I can't guarantee that that's the plan. But I think maybe that's what they're signaling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens after Requiem, of course. But it's like, I don't know. Like 7 was a soft reboot for the series, and a lot of people wondered if like, okay, like what happens between Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 7 that like Blue Umbrella exists and the BSAA exists now as more of an evil functionary. This has never been fully addressed. We haven't had a lot of story development aside from 7 in Village, so we don't know what is going on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what where the story goes. But like I think it's kind of interesting that they this more than anything in the Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3 remakes feels like them specifically trying to turn the story in a new direction. And I do genuinely feel like none of the changes in 2 or 3 were so substantial that they necessitated changing 5 and 6 as part of the interstitials leading towards 7. Ada Wong potentially not taking the Plaga sample to Wesker could like actually be a change that like derails the story of 5 and 6 in a good way. Like I think that's like I'm interested to see what this means. Let's see what rank I get. I probably am just gonna get a C, maybe a B. Like it wasn't a particularly like efficient or strong playthrough. I would be happy with a B. I'll probably get a C.
Good work.
Oh, I got a B. Okay. Yeah. B isn't horrible. I think C is the worst you can get. I'm not 100% sure of that. If B is the worst you can get, then okay, you know, so be it. We got pinstripe costume. We got sunglasses for Leon. We got a mask for Leon. Flight cap. Cool. Cute. Okay. At some point off stream, I am going to, while loading main story data for completed playthrough, you can carry over data and start a new game. You'll be able to purchase your new weapons from the merchant, but cannot achieve an S+ rank. So yeah, so basically if you want an S+, not just an S, we should save over 2023 data. Okay, so we can load this as a new game plus playthrough. You can get S, you can't get S+. And S+ is the requirement for some of the unlocks. Oh, and we get the OG professional mode unlocked. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we got a ton of stuff. We did get yeah, new accessories. We got some new models. Bunch of new guys here. I guess to round out some game commentary real quick. Let's lower some game audio real quick. Oh, 1 second. Options. Audio. So, yeah, I'm a little disappointed at the handling of certain parts of the island. I feel like, not that it like is a major issue, but I'm not crazy about the. I feel like they could have slimmed down some of the Ganado stuff even more. I think it is less in this than it was in the original, but I think it could be even more. I think them adding more regenerators than there were in the original was actually just bad. If they behaved more like the regenerators from the original game, I would probably be inclined to... I'd probably be at least okay with it, I guess I would say. Final boss battle with Sadler is maybe a little bit better. Not dramatically better. I don't necessarily care that the Novistadors are there. It didn't like affect that much. It's a pretty similar fight. I think that he was just like a little bit more aggressive this time, which was like better. And the eyeball placement, I think, actually required me to move around more, which is also better. We'll see if I can go back to do that one, whatever mission I missed. I'm kind of shocked that I missed one. I didn't think I would be able to, because all of the others had been so aggressively signposted. But I would like to get that. And as I said, I will do hardcore and professional playthroughs at some point. I probably won't do them immediately, particularly because A, we have Requiem coming up. B, we still got to do separate ways. I probably won't do my professional or hardcore on this channel, but even off stream, I'm going to probably focus on other games altogether. Let's actually look at some unlocks. Extra content shop, apparel. Here we go. So we do have to pay to get the pinstripe suit and sunglasses. Sunglasses for Leon. Sunglasses for Ashley. So these, as said, mean that she. And we also get a face guard. Round sunglasses, which are pretty cool for Leon. Also a nod to Leon the Professional, of course. The sunglasses for Ashley. Are these for Leon? Yeah, crazy. The sunglasses for Ashley do let you... oh, yeah, and you can just choose this at all times. Like, if you want Leon, after he loses his jacket, to wear the jacket again, you can. If you want Ashley to wear these to protect her from flashbangs, you can. One of my favorite funny details, by the way, about Separate Ways, I hope that they preserved it in the remake Separate Ways. In the original Separate Ways, you actually get to see the Ganado who's wearing Leon's jacket. So, like, he loses his jacket after he gets knocked out at the end of Chapter 1, right? In Separate Ways, as Ada, you can kill the Ganado. Like a specific Ganado steals his jacket, and just one Ganado in the game is like the Leon jacket Ganado, which I think is really, really funny. We are going to buy these for Leon. I like round sunglasses. I wear them myself in real life. Not this specific model, but like I like a round sunglass. We'll probably get the pinstripe suit. It's not. I'll wait until we see some other stuff to unlock. Models. I don't think there's anything I eagerly need to buy. So, like, there's nothing I want to, like, examine specifically. Concept art. Is there anything I want to buy on this side either? I don't think so. And it looks like we did unlock it all. You just get it all for, like, playing the game. That's nice. Separate Ways, obviously we haven't played yet, so we don't have any. Cool. Okay. We will we'll get back to this at some point. You know, there's you know, I don't know how much a Separate Ways will do tomorrow. I might start with just one. I imagine it's going to be 5 chapters like the original game. If it is 5 chapters, if I do 2 tomorrow, I might be able to complete Separate Ways still before Requiem comes out. So we'll see. I have no promises, but yeah. Okay, we cleared Resident Evil 4, everybody. I had fun. As I said, it's a great game. I think it's almost as good as the original. It doesn't hold as big a place in my heart as the original, but I think it's like an extremely good game. It's an extremely good game that I imagine, you know, I'll be playing not just for completionism's sake, but, you know, I could foresee myself in the future in the way that, like, every few years I would replay Resident Evil 4 original. I'll probably be replaying this every few years as well, just because it is, like, such a masterpiece in pacing for the most part. And there's so many different expressive ways to play, and I would love to do runs. Like, I'll do a TMP run at some point. I will try out, you know, all of the weapons. Plus we have mercenaries, and in mercenaries we can unlock, we still have a few things to unlock, right? So mercenaries is a score attack mode. So there's 4 stages. We have 8 playable characters, it looks like. I'm presuming Leon, variant on Leon, maybe. Possibly Luis, Krauser, Hunk, Ada, different Ada, possibly, like Ada variant, and then Wesker, I presume is the lineup. We'll probably have, if it's like the original game, it'll be Village, Castle, Island, and then a 4th original map that isn't based on something in the game. I don't know if they're keeping that or not, but we'll see. I'll try it out because there's a few. We probably won't do it on stream, but there's a few weapon unlocks, and I don't know about I don't know if there's costume unlocks, but there's certainly a few weapon unlocks that you get through there, because there's I think you get both the Chicago typewriter and the hand cannon through that. So Chicago typewriter is a Tommy gun. In the original game, at least, it's I think just about the best weapon in the game. It's the most fun to use weapon in the game. Technically speaking, the unlimited rocket launcher is probably better. But the Chicago typewriter is probably the most fun. It's the only assault rifle in the original version of the game, at least. You have the TMP as an SMG, but like the as a Tommy gun, it's like it has higher rate of fire. It hits way harder. I think an individual shot does 10 damage when it's max upgraded. I don't even remember if you upgrade it or if it just has static stats, but fully upgraded, as memory serves, I think it's 10 damage per shot, which is like better than rifle damage. And it is rapid fire and has unlimited ammo. Like its ultimate version has unlimited ammo. So I thought that was always fun. I don't know if that's the case in this game. Hand cannon is a ultra high damage magnum. I don't think it actually uses magnum ammo. I kind of have a vague memory that hand cannon ammo is its own ammo type. I don't know if they maintained that in this game. I also don't know if I'm actually remembering that correctly from the original game. My memory of the hand cannon is that it does something ludicrous, like it does like 150 damage per shot or something, which is like by far the most damage of any weapon in the game, in the original, aside from an actual rocket launcher. But I think also when it's fully upgraded, it has unlimited ammo. So it's another kind of just like have fun, mess around, run around the game kind of weapon. I believe I have heard in this game they've nerfed it, so it's not quite as powerful. And same thing for the Chicago typewriter. But I think that they're still both incredibly good. And I think they both still have unlimited ammo. I haven't looked that much into this stuff. because I always wanted to avoid spoilers in this game. So I've only kind of just started looking into some of the theory crafting and like gameplay optimization and stuff that people talk about with this game. So we'll get to that at some point. This has been fun. We cleared 4 chapters today, everybody. Like, that's a quarter of the game. We did that. You know, for me, that's kind of a lot. I've never been one, you know, there's been certain games in my life where I could do, you know, 6 or 8 or 10 hours in one day. But very, very, very rarely. I'm usually the kind of person who likes, I'm not just doing it for the sake of the channel. I actually personally, in my life, have always preferred to only play a game for an hour or 2 or 3, and then take a break and do something else. It's not an attention span thing. It's just that, like, I feel like my hands cramp up, or I'm more prone to getting music stuck in my head, or like I feel like taking breaks has always been like to my preference. So, you know, anyway, the fact that we did this much of the game with commentary in one day is a bit abnormal for me, especially because this is kind of a high stress game, compared to some, at least. You know, this isn't us doing, you know, a chill hangout game or whatever. But, you know, I got to build up these muscles. I got to build up some muscles because we're heading into Requiem in less than a week. So I'm going to call it for the night. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching Resident Evil 4 as I played through it. Sort of for the first time, technically for the first time. Anyway, have fun, everybody. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll get into separate ways tomorrow. So, okie dokie. I go over to OBS, and I hit stop stream. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.